There are many reasons why people love going to the beach or visiting the ocean. The ocean is like a breath of fresh air with its calm, beautiful energy, which makes it our favorite place to have fun at and relax at. The ocean does a lot for our minds and bodies. Some of the things listed by the United Nations were giving us food, jobs, ways of transportation, protecting us from climate change, and generating the air we breathe. When I visited my family in Alaska, I noticed how much of the work in Kodiak revolved around ocean life. The people who lived on the island were very knowledgeable on keeping the oceans clean and the laws involving fishing. My younger cousin informed me of many of the fish and types of creatures that lived in the water. I proposed that in order to help sustain oceans, fishing industries should implement more ways on how to reduce pollution, which could potentially create more jobs for people wanting to help ocean life. On an individual level, people should attain more awareness so they are able to help by using environmentally friendly products in their households for day-to-day life. Overfishing of the ocean leads to many of the ocean pollution problems. Haas et al. In 2019 found that the fish harvesting sector can contribute to almost all of the Sustainable Developing Goals 14 targets, except for the prohibition of certain forms of fishing subsidies. Big fishing companies that catch fish for human food and products represent a big portion of mass and energy that damage the ecosystem food pyramid for these animals. It has been shown by Cole et al. That there is a decline in removal of prey for this reason. I would also like to discuss the mismanagement of waste in the oceans. The Pacific Ocean has massive amounts of marine waste. Phillips' article in 2019 emphasizes that it isn't so much about the single-use plastic existence, but rather the poor waste mismanagement in developing nations' systems, such as China, Indonesia, the Philippines, Vietnam, and various African states. Since these developing nations cause most of the waste in the ocean, it would help their countries by implementing more jobs related to reducing marine pollution. These large fishing companies should also innovate jobs or departments specifically on cleaning up their waste that come from them. This would help towards the Life Below Water sustainable goal. Although these seem like bigger issues that need to be brought to people's attention, it is important to scale this down to an individual level. People can help clean up the ocean by raising awareness in their communities. SOAR's focuses on achieving Goal 14 by raising awareness of the state of the marine environment and of the existing commitments, as well as improving the state of the oceans is key in order to improve them. Increasing our knowledge of marine scientific research can help build our knowledge on the oceans and seas, which could potentially lead to policy making. According to Oceana, which is the largest international organization for conservation, they suggest a few ways that a person can help to protect the oceans by making different lifestyle choices. A couple that were listed were to invest in plastic-free alternatives, eat sustainable fish, and explore the oceans to expand knowledge of all kinds of ocean life. Ocean pollution occurs in many different forms, but the main reason are fisheries for the waste that's left behind. In order to have sustainable oceans and fulfill the Life Below Water goal, it is important to address the issues of overfishing and raise awareness of marine life. I know many people who love the ocean and all of its life it has to offer. The ocean helps us as people, but I think it's time we gave our attention to it. Let's help protect the oceans by raising awareness and being more eco-friendly to our environment.